Alright, what's up guys? My name is Tay. 20 years old, been a Forex trader for about 2 years, almost coming on 3. Birthday's in like 3 months, but basically today I'm going to be recapping every single trade that I hit in October that was able to bring me a successful TP hit. So, I'm going to go over why I entered, sticking to the rules of my strategy, and yeah, I'll probably my next video will probably be just going over all my losers in October and why I lost, what we can learn from them as well. But let's just start on the winners for today. So looking at this first trade, I took this on October 14th. So obviously by looking at this picture, I entered for sells. And the reason why was overall higher time frame for EURUSD at this time was it was still extremely bearish. So probably higher probability if you just look for sells. So that's what I did. So essentially, I only trade during New York Open or London Open, one of the two. And I live in Cali, so I'm staying up pretty fucking late for this shit. But basically, I wait for a session sweep, and then I'll enter on an imbalance. So, for example, this trade that I hit today, or not today, October 14th. So, looking here, you see how Asia highs right here before London opens. So right when I see price go past this line, that's a sweep for me. So now, after the sweep, I'm waiting for a bearish imbalance. So finally, after, and this is on the 15-minute chart, so I'm sitting here waiting for a while. Once I see this bearish fair value gap form, and then I see this candle confirm the fair value gap, that's when I entered for shorts. So I always have a static risk reward of 2 to 1. So set my stop loss at London high, and then I was targeting 2 to 1 all the way down here. And so right here you can see price gets very close to my stop loss, but it doesn't actually hit it. And I'm currently trading Alpha Capital, the Forex prop firm, and the spreads on there are pretty good. So price got super close, but the spreads still didn't stop me out. So I stayed in the trade. It rode all the way down to my TP the next day. So yeah, pretty good trade there. I'm glad I didn't enter and kind of feel like quote unquote save my money by selling early and kind of just sticking to my plan. So ended up working out for me. Let's go to the next trade. Alright, so this next trade I took on October 16th, 2 days after that previous one. So got home from work, saw this setup, boom, 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 perfect, just like clockwork. So here's why I entered. So we see that price just right when London opens, it sweeps Asia low. Asia low would be right here. So this red line right here swept Asia low right as I marked down here as well. So now all I'm waiting for is an imbalance. So boom, see a bullish imbalance after sweeping the low of Asia. Wait for this candle to confirm that it actually is a fair value gap. So once it's confirmed, that's when I enter for longs. Semi low at London low, target 2 to 1, and pretty quickly, after a lot of consolidation, it does end up hitting my take profit. So not every time, because on the higher time frame, EU was still very bearish here. But after backtesting my trades for like over hundreds to maybe a few thousand trades, my strategy doesn't always align with the higher time frame. So as long as I see a good initial setup that kind of follows all my rules here, I will still go for it, even if it might be seen as like a counter trend trade. But yeah, so this trade was fine. Let's see, go to the next one. So my next winning trade that I took was October 22nd. Just to give some context, EU is still pretty bearish here. Like's been dropping like crazy for like the like second half of the month. So going to this trade, I already have a bearish bias, but I enter the trade just depending on what price action is telling me. So on this day, Asia high was right here, right, this white line that I marked as well. And right when I saw the sweep, that's what I call a sweep. It's not technically a sweep, but I call it an Asia high sweep. So right when I see it sweeps the high here, creates a bullish fair value gap. I don't trade break and retest, so I wouldn't enter on that fair value gap because I'm looking for sells after I see this high being swept. So when this fair value gap closed below this fair value gap and kind of confirmed that it was like disrespecting this fair value gap, that's when I was looking to enter. So when I saw price starting to enter right below this range, this Asia high range, that's another confirmation for me to enter, which is just like another confluence for me. So after seeing this candle confirm this fair value gap, enter for sells, stop loss at the high of London, 2 to 1, boom. It's like clockwork. It's just like if you're not following step-by-step plan on your strategy every time, then you're not going to get consistent results like this. So if you don't already have a trading plan yet, try and set a trading plan up to where it makes it very easy to follow your steps and kind of like adapt to your personality, because everyone has a different personality. So although this strategy might work for me and might not work for you. But anyways, let's move on to the next trade. Alright, so for the fourth trade of the month that I took, that was a winner. I took this trade on October 29th. So boom, same steps as all the other trades before. I wait for a sweep. So in this trade specifically, sweeps Asia high. Boom, leaves a bullish fair value gap. And so now I'm looking for sells. So once I see this create another bearish fair value gap that disrespects this initial one and re-enters back into the range, oh my god, boom, A+ setup for me. So once I saw it go below this range, entered for sell, stop loss at London high, 2 to 1 risk 1 to 2 risk reward ratio, boom, hits my take profit just like that. So yeah, this day it was a news day, so the volume was pretty high, price was going everywhere too. But yeah, let's go on to the next trade. Alright, so for this last trade that I took on October 31st, Halloween morning. So initially at London Open, it sweeps this Asia low. And so the reason why I didn't wait for it to sweep the ultimate Asia low was because on the higher time frame, specifically the daily time frame, price was still bearish, but it was kind of looking like this. Like created a low, a higher low, a higher high, swept that higher low, didn't sweep the ultimate low, and then started going up again. So when I saw it sweep this low but not this one, it kind of gave me signals of like, okay, this could be a possible reversal. So that's why it kind of gave me initial bullish bias. So once I saw it sweep this low, and then the reaction from it right after, leaving this imbalance, it's kind of enough for me to be like, all right, yeah, this is probably a buy day. So when I saw it wick this many times at the fair value gap, it was essentially confirming that it was most likely going to hold. So once I saw this bearish candle, bullish candle right here, entered for long, stop loss at London low, 1 to 2 risk reward, and boom, just like that, New York Open, TP hit. So it's literally just the same process I'm repeating over and over again, which should be doing if you want to try and get consistent results. So for this month of October, I ended up with 5%. And so for my next video, I'll be showing all the losing trades that I took in October, why I lost, some things we can learn from that. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.